So this is an example of our final circuit that we've been working on, and we haven't quite finished it yet, but we did go through each of the different components: the microcontroller, the LED, the switch, the buzzer, and our vibration sensor, which is up here. And as you can see, when I vibrate it, it sounds the alarm, and I can use the button to reset that and silence it. And then if it detects slight motions, it does the LED only as kind of a warning. So this is kind of the basic circuit, but the kids can put it together however they want, and I'll help them get whatever code they need to make their design work. For example, they may want to have the button be something that triggers the alarm, so it might be in part of the lid when the lid is removed. We also have some little photo resistors that detect light, and so they may want to put that on as well and say, well, if light shines into the box, they want to set off the circuit. Or they may want to do something similar to what I've done here. In addition to the shake sensor, they also have a sensor that can detect if something has been tipped over or not. That's another option, and they can do a combination of both. So anyway, this is the circuit, and when I say a tamper-proof Christmas box, what I'm referring to is putting this circuit into some type of a box. Now it can be any kind of a box, it can be a big box, a little box, it doesn't really matter as long as the whole circuit will fit in. So let me just gingerly move that over here. So it might be something like this, and I just went into our basement and found some Christmas boxes that we've just been saving. I'm assuming this probably had a fruit cake in it at one point, but this might be a good example of a box. You can see it's about the right size, and the lid comes off, maybe, somehow. And the circuit can be attached on the inside, and we can go ahead and either use some double stick tape or some hot glue to stick it down, and then we can do the same with the different components. So in this case, we may want to just glue the sensor to the side of the box, and then if it's shaken, it would then sound the alarm. The other thing we can do is we can punch a hole in the top of the box and put the LED on it and run some wires to it if they wanted to have the light motion on the outside, the light detection. Here's just another example, and I'll go ahead and bring some of these boxes with me this weekend in case the kids don't have any or they want to pick through the ones that I've got. I don't have anything special, but I've got a few just random boxes. Another thing that might work well is something like this. This is going to be like a clothing box or something like that that just folds. And it's a little bit larger. So in this case, this is the top, this is the bottom. If they wanted to set this up, mount the circuit on the inside, they could even put some other filler in here. They could put a gift in here if they wanted to. They can kind of do whatever they'd like. Setting off the alarm as part of the box. So anyway, and then also something like this might work out well too. This is just a real short box. You put some tissue paper in there and hide everything. But again, the idea is if it gets shaken or vibrated. If you don't have any Christmas boxes, you may have something like this. I don't even know what this was from. Probably some random part I was replacing. But this is another nice box. This is something that could easily be covered with some wrapping paper or decorated as part of the present. Now, a nice sturdy box like this might work out well if you want to have multiples of those sensors. So if you wanted to have a vibration and a tip, and you wanted to have the buzzers make different noises with different pitches or different LEDs, this would be a good box to do so. They could even put multiple LEDs on the top and have it be a range. So the more vibration it picks up, the more LEDs that will light. So we can go ahead and work on all that code this weekend. So we're going to wrap up here the following weekend, and we'll try to put together some type of a little showcase. I'm not sure if the timing is going to work out to do anything on a bigger scale, but we'll go ahead and make a few phone calls and kind of see what's going on.